This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Innovation and design. Those are the key guiding principles the company we're featuring today uses to choose what they bring to you. The brand is called Instachew. And while it may sound like food or treats brand, it's far from. The company makes products that are very high tech and they're minimalistic in design. They're clean, elegant, almost futuristic. And that's what drew me to them at Global Pet Expo this year. When we return, you'll meet Instachew's CEO, Mo Qureshi, and we'll find out more about what they do and why it will make your life easier. That's what we want, right? I'm Jody Miller-Young. You're listening to Bark and Swagger on Pet Life Radio. So grab that favorite beverage, get comfortable, and we'll be right back.
Take a bite out of your competition. Advertise your business with an ad in Pet Life Radio podcasts and radio shows. There's no other pet-related media that is as large and reaches more pet parents and pet lovers than Pet Life Radio. With over 7 million monthly listeners, Pet Life Radio podcasts are available on all major podcast platforms. And our live radio stream goes out to over 250 million subscribers on iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, and other streaming apps. For more information on how you can advertise on the #1 pet podcast and radio network, visit PetLifeRadio.com/advertise today.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back. If you've just joined, you'll meet the brand Instachew's CEO, Mo Qureshi. They find and bring to us some very elegant, high-tech products that are supposed to make our lives with our pets easier. So let's meet Mo and learn more. Hey, Mo.
Hi, Jody. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing today?
Phenomenal. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. So your motto, or the brand's motto, for sort of the why of the brand is pet care made easy. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, certainly. The reason why this came to be was essentially when we started the company, we realized very quickly that technology, for example, has innovated many industries, cell phones, computers, to whatever we need to do from a technological perspective. However, the pet industry is one that we felt was left far behind. And this is why myself and my co-founder, Ramin, who is the CEO of the company, we found that the innovation experience in this market was lacking. So we launched Instachew. And the whole premise of Instachew was to ensure that pet care is made easy. Ultimately, we're a technology company which enhances the day-to-day experience of pet owners by tracking specific pain points. Our guiding principles are innovation and design. When selecting products, we ask, how does this make our consumers like? For example, if I can jump into one.
Yeah, tell us about, why don't you start with your most popular product? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so essentially one of our most popular products would be our travel bottle. And the reason why I would say that is popular is I have a pet, a little Morkie. His name is Chewy. And whenever I take him for walks, I used to do it the Stone Age way, feed him with the water bottle, have a water bottle in hand, pour it out. And that became tedious, of course, because you have to carry around all these other things that you may not need on your walk. And furthermore, Chewy would not drink all that water. And a lot of it would go to waste. So we've innovated a new travel bottle, which allows you to do two things. It allows you to carry your water with you, but it also allows a separate compartment where you can put in treats and snacks. So it's a dual compartment. You can take your water and your food with you out on your walks. But the great thing about the water design, it is that it has the bowl and bottle built into one. So you can press a button to dispense the water. And when they're done drinking, you can actually take the water back in so they can reuse it later instead of throwing it all away.
Wow, that is very cool. I mean, there are brands that are doing treats, with water bottles, but that feature of being able to press a button and having a bowl come in and then return the water so that you can, kind of be a little more ecological. That is very cool. And all of your designs look so good. They're just really kind of futuristic and very clean and elegant. I love that about the brand. That's what really drew me. the pet cave, that is really cool looking. Tell us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, so going on the whole premise of pet care made easy and integrating technology with function, the pet cave was essentially born. I mean, you traditionally look at your home, you look at your pet's beds, they're, the traditional fabric made beds. We decided to take another element of technology and integrate it where now this pet bed not only looks like it's futuristic, so you entered a whole new century when you see it in your home, but it also has very neat features that are beneficial for your pet. It has the ability to heat and air condition. So it has cooling and heating functions.
Tell us about that. How does that work? That's really interesting.
Yeah, thanks. So the way it works is essentially it is integrated through an app. So via the app, you can actually change the settings of the device. So you can set the heating and set the level of cooling that you want. So if you have pets who are very heat sensitive or very cold sensitive, you can easily, make sure that they're comfortable throughout the day.
That is amazing. I haven't really heard of that before. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Tell us more about other stuff you offer.
Yeah, so one neat thing that going back to the first question about the bestsellers, another one of our bestsellers has been our fountain collection. And I'll give you a personal example. I have, as I mentioned, with Chewy, I used to find that in my home when I see his water bowl, his old water bowl, it would be filled with gunk, grime, debris, you name it, right?
Yeah.
I don't really want to be ingested.
And it's unhealthy. There's bacteria that grows in there.
Exactly. So with our water dishes, the whole premise and design behind that was to provide a 3-stage filtration system, which allows your pet to get purified and filtered water all the time. So even the dirt, debris, and gunk that falls out of their mouth will not be floating in their water. It actually gets captured in a filter. So they're always getting the most pure and fresh water.
Wow. Now, this sounds like it could be expensive solutions, even though it makes life easier and seems like better for our pets, i.e. the pet cave and the temperature control and the fresh filtered water at all times. Are these expensive solutions?
No, and that's the beauty of it, right? So we are able to produce these at a cost-effective manner where it's beneficial not only for your pet, but for your wallet as well. So we're looking at price points that range from $30. For example, you can get the water fountain for around the $30 range. And it can go as high as, depending on different products, we're looking at some products which are around the $100 mark. So we do have a wide range of different products which fit the budgets of different consumers. But the great concept is they all work and they look beautiful.
Fantastic. Now, for kitty parents out there, I mean, I know this is called Bark and Swagger, but I have 3 dogs and a cat, and there are plenty of people who also have cats with their doggies. Tell us a little bit about some of the cat products that you offer, because you have a couple of great ones.
Yeah, so there's a few things for cats. We have our new cat scratcher toys. Essentially, it's a modern take on the cat scratcher, which has a unique design, which allows them to, not only, what we found with a lot of products is that aesthetically, they're not nice to look at. So with the traditional products, for example, the cat scratcher, we've innovated, created a new design, which looks nice in the house, but also will engage your cat because it has a component where it's a track that is filled with balls, which they can never capture, but there's holes in there which allow them to paw at it, which causes it to circle throughout the ring of the cat scratcher.
Right. Endless game.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Endless game for them and more time for you.
Right. And it is really, really awesome looking. You'll be able to see photos of these products on the Bark and Swagger page of the Pet Life Radio site. So you can sort of follow along with this interview with Mo and see these beautiful products. You also have a Fresh Element Mini and a smart litter box. Tell us about those.
Yeah, so these are pretty incredible products. Fresh Element Mini, once again, as a pet owner, the challenges that I faced while working full-time was that I was not able to be back at home in time to feed my pet at the times that I would like to, or that, they would be hungry, which is where these feeders come in handy. For example, the Fresh Element Mini, using the app, you can actually schedule their meals. So you can set the exact time you want the machine to dispense the food. But not only that, you can actually choose the portion size as well. So you could set the time and the portion size to ensure that they're not overeating and they're getting the right amount of nutrients at the right time.
Very cool. For the next generation, Mo, maybe you'll figure out a way to create a refrigerated aspect for people that don't feed dry, for people that feed like raw or something that needs to be refrigerated, because that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's actually a great segue because we are working on something behind closed doors on that specifically, but also we have a next generation water fountain coming out as well.
Okay.
And the great thing about this fountain is it will be app connected. So one thing that we found with our water fountains is that you still have to manually check when you need to refill it. Now with this new next generation water fountain, you'll get a push notification right into your app to let you know, hey, please refill the fountain. Your pet needs more water.
Perfect.
So it's a pretty cool little addition that will, of course, make the experience of pet care a lot easier.
Perfect. Perfect. Tell us about the litter box.
Yeah, the litter box. So this is one of my colleagues' favorite products just because he has a cat. As you're aware, the tedious nature of course, scooping and the smell associated with having a litter box in the home. Now, the great thing about the Pura X litter box is that it is fully automated. So what it will do is it has a few key features that I would like to point out. It has the ability, so it's firstly app connected. So it's synchronized with the app. You can see if it has cleaned, you can see the odorization and so on and so forth. There's a few features that you can see on the app itself. But going into the actual features of the device, they have many sensors around the outside, which is great because when your pet enters and when they leave, the machine will know when they enter. So it will not begin a cleaning cycle until they leave safely out of the machine. And once they leave, it begins a cleaning cycle, which will automatically essentially scoop all the clumps out and put it into a separate compartment, which is essentially you just pull it out, pull the bag out and throw it into the garbage. So it's all scooped up and organized for you to dispose of.
Oh, I love that. I may have to get that. And I think Mark might be thinking about getting that too, our executive producer. I know he's got kitties.
Definitely. And another neat thing about it is actually, I forgot to mention, beyond just the fact that it self-cleans, that you actually have an odorizer built right into the device. So as your pet goes in, it'll actually freshen up the area because obviously they've done their business. When they're out, it'll freshen up the area. So it remains smelling fresh as well along with clean.
Very nice. Very nice. Is there anything else you want to share with us about products that people should know about?
Yeah. So ultimately, we are a technology company, which pretty much imposes that technology onto existing products that we may see on a day-to-day basis to make them more innovative and functional. And we are very excited about what we have down the pipeline with our new product launches. We have a new device coming out, which is really neat, called the PetBot, which is essentially a robot that's controlled via your app. You can control it, you can move it around. There's a laser that you can move around to play with your dog or your cat, and there's a feather toy on it. Plus, on top of that, if those weren't enough features, it also has a treat dispenser.
So this is like a bot friend for your dog or cat.
Exactly. And you can control it remotely with your app, which is
my goodness. Well, this is where everything is going. So, you guys are on sort of the cutting edge of that. And I think it's a really, really cool thing. Where can people find you? Tell us your website, social platforms.
For sure. So our main website is www.instachew.com. So that is our website. Beyond that, you can find us at the Instachew for our Instagram. And beyond that, in terms of shopping, other than our website, we are retailing out of Target, Walmart, PetSmart Canada, and many other places across the country, across North America, I should say. So yeah, if you check out our website, you can click the Where to Buy button. And beyond just our website, of course, you can buy from your favorite retailer as well.
Wonderful. That's great. We are living in the Jetsons age, folks. So this is a company to look at and check out their products. And they sound like they're affordable too, making life easier. Thank you, Mo.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. And thank you all for listening. Thanks to our producer, Mark Winter. Mark makes us sound so good, and we love him for that. My passion is living stylishly, animal rescue, and health. So tune in next time to discover the designers, home decor, rescue stories, and health experts with great stories and important info to share. So until next time, when fierce fashion calls, bark and swagger.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.